When I started dating my husband, I would start telling him things as we passed by, and he would have to remind me, I'm not a tourist, I live here. But I just thought everybody needs to know this. I am a compulsive tour guide. We have a lot of houses on the National Register of Historic Places. That's the variegated Confederate jasmine. Going around the bench, there were acorn finials at the top of the posts. Just like Cat Stevens says, you can't keep it in, you gotta let it out. But I've been at it for 3 decades. I was born and raised in Charleston. I was delivered by Dr. Fraser Wilson. Dr. Fraser Wilson was on the board of the Historic Charleston Foundation. Out of all the babies he delivered, I'm the one that he really took under his wing and taught me a lot of things about historic Charleston. This house would have been built right after the American Revolution. Here you see the cornucopia of plenty. And that's how Americans felt about the future, that this was the land of milk and honey. The Preservation Society of Charleston was the first preservation society of any city in America. My parents' generation, they were the keepers of the knowledge, and now that generation is either gone or they don't remember anymore. Hey Jane. Good, how are you? Jane Thornhill is a preservationist. Much of Charleston has been saved because she fought for it and spoke out for it. People had been telling me I should be a licensed city guide, but I was saying, oh no, I could never do that because I'm not an old lady and I don't drive a Mercedes. And to my great shock, nobody discouraged me, and they all told me that I would be loved. We provided the widest range of religious freedom, second only to Rhode Island, but theirs was more in writing than in reality. Ours was in reality. I started my own business in my 20s, the Charleston Tea Party Walking Tour, because I realized if we don't give people an experience in a Charleston setting and use Charleston china, Charleston linens, Charleston furniture, Charleston views, then it's all as an outsider that they've seen it. They want to feel invited in. If we ever forget to be hospitable, we will lose that understanding of who we are and who we are called to be as Charlestonians. And this is where my tour makes the difference. And I always tell them once they've been on my tour, they can knock on my door and we can have tea together and catch up. The amazing thing is how many friends I have made for life.